Getting smaller. Not bad though.
Fishing on the North Branch of the Susquehanna for some spinnerbait smallmouth with my good friend Mike. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. All right, son.
Yeah.
Whack the living daylights out
Yeah.
of that thing. Oh, what a nice fish. Nice.
Very nice.
Oh,
I can take that.
I'll take that, yeah. Oh, they are such a strong fish. Well, we're up on the North Branch of the Susquehanna again with my good fishing buddy, Mike Leonetti. And invited us up to do a little bit of spinnerbait, smallmouth fishing. Look at that nice fish.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And what are we doing, Mike? We're just fishing behind these like little islands?
Fishing behind points, behind islands, trying to look for those staging females. You know, there was almost a really good spawn. We had a couple warm days last week, and or sorry, a week and a half ago, and it pushed some up to start making beds. A couple of them probably spawned or moved into post spawn, but
Yeah, it's that
for the most part, the good spawn's coming up.
Yeah.
So they're just moving into these staging areas.
And what we're doing, well, I'm just throwing my spinnerbait here, and we're getting behind these little cuts and islands and stuff like that, and the fish are just laying back up in here and whacking the daylight out of this.
They sure are. Good fish, good fish. Nice.
On spinnerbait.
On a spinnerbait again. They're definitely, that's a good fish there.
Nice fish.
I'm gonna move the rods out of here so you can get
Come on, fishy. Oh, hey, come here. Let's go get up in here.
You got it? I got your rod.
My arm's not as long as my other arm.
I got you. Well, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Nice Susquehanna smallmouth. Just moving along. I'm hunting and pecking right now to get
That's right,
through stuff. But I'm throwing a spinnerbait. What I've been doing along with Mike is when we come to an area like that, cast it out, bring it, and then just letting it flutter.
Let
And
it
they seem to
flutter
be hitting the bait when
the fall.
When that fall.
Sure.
And then just bring it out. And it's sort of like ledges and drop-offs. And you bring it out, drop it off, bring it out, drop it off. There's a chunky fish.
Yeah, that's a pretty steep bank in there. You know?
Yeah.
Drops down into about 5 foot of water. See if we can get another one.
I pull the hook out and put it back in.
Oh, that fish has been caught twice.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Nice smallmouth. Look at that. Pretty that fish is. Big and fat.
Pretty fat.
Yeah.
Good fish. Let's get some more. Good one?
Yeah, nice one.
All right.
Mike, let's just talk a little bit. I'm getting get this fish. Really nice fish. We got a bank here that drops off pretty steep.
Yeah?
And we're just bringing the spinnerbaits out and letting them flutter. And then
That's right.
just coming in there. And,
Coming in
well,
and
now this
popping.
fish seemed a lot bigger when I set
It's
the hook
getting
on.
smaller as it gets towards the boat. Don't they always do that?
It's still a nice fish.
It sure is.
It's still a nice fish.
There's a little male in there.
But now color-wise, come here. You like, I mean, the chartreuse.
Well, we're throwing a chartreuse. If you look at the water's kind of stained right now. There's a bit of mud coming down through here. And the chartreuse just stands out just a little bit better, you know, so they can see a little better.
And you like the white too.
I like the white too. I like what they're biting on.
Yeah, that's the best part.
That's always the best way to determine what color to throw.
These hooks are
Let
just
the fish tell you.
so sharp. I can't get these out.
A nice one?
Yeah. Brought it out just a little bit and then let it flutter.
Let it flutter.
These fish fight so
They
hard.
sure do. They sure do.
They're powerful fish.
Solid muscle.
There we go. There we go.
Quick release.
Those fish fights. So my hand.
Yeah.
How red it is. Man. Came right off those limbs.
Yeah. Can't pass up a good looking tree, can you?
Little devil.
Little guy?
Well,
Even
he's a
little ones
jumper.
are fun.
He's a jumper.
He's a fighter.
Get out of that trolling motor. Come here. Still a nice fish.
Sure. They're all nice fish. Again on that deeper edge.
Yeah. Just again, it's
Right in the channel.
not a big fish. It's a little male probably here.
Yeah, a little male.
Look at my poor spinnerbait. It's all tore up.
They're tearing them up.
They're all tore up, all bent, out of shape, line twisted. Right off that little rock out there.
Big rock out there, actually.
Yeah, nice fish.
It's a nice little spot.
Come over here. Ooh,
Again on the spinnerbait. Maybe I should start throwing that spinnerbait. I love
these
throwing the
fish
big.
are so feisty. It's a little one, but we'll take them. And again, when you're reading the water like we have it here, we just have a little, well, there's a rock out in there, and it comes down. We got a little bit of current, and we're just on that current break where it's coming down.
That's right.
Along that. You know, Mike, just take a second. I'm throwing a spinnerbait here, and it's getting tore up. But tell us about your spinnerbait breakage lately.
Well, in the past 2-3 days, I've had about 8 or 9 spinnerbaits break. You can see there's kind of shrapnel all over my boat. There's a good example of one. The fish are just hitting it so hard, and we're catching such big fish, they're just breaking it. Just breaking them off.
The twist of them all the time, and
Just sheer power, the force that they slam it at. You know, they're be nice if we get a few of them to the boat.
right.
Depends what side breaks. You got to hope for the spinner side to break.
Yeah,
You know?
as long as the hook side.
That's right. Keep a hook in them.
Yeah.
But they've just been railroading them, you know, and the fish are just pulling hard as heck. Doesn't matter what size they are. They're
No,
really
I mean that fish was a little fish,
Yeah.
decent fish, but
decent fish.
they really just. They get, actually, too, the current helps them a little bit in this situation. where
Right,
they're at.
right.
But again, just getting that bait out, and just bringing it down, just letting it flutter. That's the biggest part of it right now.
Yeah.
Now, we talk about coloring. There's always 2 color spinnerbaits. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse or white, that's right.
And how about your blade preference this time of year? Do you have a?
I tend to like a double willow this time of year. You know, the smaller bait fish start moving in and the fish start feeding on them. I don't think you can go wrong with a gold willow leaf blade.
Yeah,
you know, maybe in this stained water you might try one with a single Colorado, but I really don't think it makes a difference. I mean, they're pounding it when they see it. So
I always, especially in the springtime, like on the Delaware, it's the same thing here. Is that when you do get into some muddier stained water,
Right.
I do like that bigger Colorado blade. Just
right,
you know,
right.
Again,
But this isn't. I don't think
No.
it's muddy enough
No.
to go there, and I'd rather be able to move the spinnerbait faster. You know, the
Right.
double willow you can burn it a little better.
you can keep, because you can let it flutter and then just keep.
That's
keep it
right.
going.
That's right.
That's right. Nice fish.
I'll get down there and lift that for you. I think.
Oh, it came off.
Broke your spinnerbait. There's a perfect example right there.
There's a perfect example.
How about that? That was about a 19-inch fish right there, bud.
That's it. Yes, tore my spinnerbait.
Let me get you another one of those.
Well,
I
I'll tell
think
you
we
what,
hit 10.
Yeah.
I think I hit 10 for the week. So
Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
Just broke that.
That's just
spinner-
amazing.
Just snapped them off. I believe you now for breaking through. Gotta believe it. Look at that. Dang.
Yeah.
All right, tie another one. Oh, they out of that deep hole.
That looks like a little better fish.
Yeah. They are onto this spinner bug.
Yes, they are. Let me help you out.
Yeah, bring that little doggy over here.
There you go.
Nice little fish. Nice little fat fish. Again, they're just hanging into that deeper little pools in here. Yeah, a little faster water. Nice fish. Nice fat fish. All right, you go back. You're tearing that spinnerbait up, though.
They sure are. They sure are. Oh, that's a nice fish you got there. Come on, spinnerbait, hold up.
Just stay down.
Keep them down. That's a nice fish, Bob.
Yeah. Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby.
Want to come up front? There you go. That's a nice fish. Stay down, stay down. There we go.
Oh, broke it.
I think I might have one more. How's it feel to lose a 20 at the boat?
Oh, I am not a happy camper right now. Trust me. Trust me. There it
Last
is.
one. No, this is the one that broke.
Oh, man.
Let's tie that on and get another one just like
Yeah.
that.
Gosh, dang it. That was a nice
That
fish.
was a really nice fish.
Not as big as the other one that I lost.
Not as big as that one that broke you without spinnerbait.
It's a pretty tough little gun here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Under the boat.
There we go.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah, nice fish, 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 fish. Ooh, nice little fishy. Again, just to reiterate it over and over again, but letting that bait flutter is the ticket. If you're just bringing it, casting it and bringing it back, and you don't let that flutter, you're just not going to get the fish. Because every time I come up to a spot where I bump a rock or something, and then just let it fall, there's a fish.
Double. All right.
That's a good fish
I
here.
think yours is a little better than mine.
She's taking drag.
Well, it's not terrible. Decent enough fish.
Nice fish. Gosh, these fish are strong.
Sure are. Oh, that's a real nice fish. Let me get the net.
You stay down there now. Well,
You're ready. When she's ready, just lift her right up. There we go. Easy, girl. Easy, easy. There you go, Bob.
ooh, look at the color of that fish.
Wow, look how orange she is.
Look how colorful that fish is. What a beautiful
Pretty one.
fish. Beautiful. They always look pretty too when they get that spinnerbait in their mouth. In their mouth and not broken.
And it's intact.
It's intact. Oh man, we have been doing some fantastic spinnerbait fishing. And if you can just talk about how many spinnerbaits we broke off from fish, because they are just tearing them up.
It's a decent little fish.
Beautiful fish. Again, right on that flutter. Man, that's the ticket.
Good fish.
Hooray, baby.
I actually hooked up. I just switched to a Senko, and that's when I got that other fish.
We doubled up.
Double.
Right.
Pulling on you. They're just mean and nasty today, aren't they?
Look at this bend in my rod here.
Yeah.
Again, they just
Hitting it on the fall.
yeah.
Oh, another nice fish.
You stay down, you stay down.
Here she comes. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. There we go. Whew. Well, thank you for being my net man today.
Anytime. Well, if I had a spinnerbait, I'd throw it.
Now you got to admire that. The man gave me his last chartreuse spinnerbait. So we do have to.
We might have to share it. You might have to give me one.
The only bad part is, wait to see how much he's going to charge me for using this. Look at that fish. Oh, baby.
Good one.
Nice one. Look how fat they are. Huh.
Healthy.
Susquehanna smallmouth, spinnerbaits. You got to come up and see Mikey. Oh, go. Leave him down again, up again. Right off of that edge.
Let me get out of your way.
Oh, forget I got one.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. Another nice one. Oh, there you go. I could do this all day long for you, Bob.
I appreciate it.
Oh. There we go.
Well, that's just amazing. Thank you, sir.
Yep, you're welcome.
Another dog. These fish are just unbelievable. My hands are getting tired from
They're fat.
Yeah.
They'll wear you out.
Yeah.
They'll wear you out.
Look at that thing.
Another nice one.
Yep. And again, just poor spinnerbait. They're gonna take insurance out on these things, I think.
I know.
Again, it was just, we got a little bit of weed over there, bringing it out.
There's weeds right there on the bank, and it drops off, and then there's, you know, it falls off into a little channel right there is what we're fishing. And there's definitely some rock down there. I think that's what you're feeling when you're coming through there and letting your bait flutter. You're tapping a rock and then letting it fall off the side of the.
And that's the thing, you gotta be ready. After that comes off of that rock,
Pop, they nail it.
that's when you're gonna get the whamma jamma.
That's right.
God, these things just tear this thing up. There we go.
Cherish that now. Ooh.
Another important part. We're gonna talk about all the things we've got to learn today. Gosh. After you catch,
Might be time to retie that.
after you catch about 5 or 6 15, 18-inch fish, you might want to retie because this is the only spinnerbait I got.
Yeah. We got left.
That's true. Yeah, what's with this me stuff?
No.
All right, off of that
She
drop
ain't
again.
coming up.
Right.
Take your time. Take your time. There's another nice fish. Oh yeah. Fatty.
Stay down, sweetheart.
All right, I get to make a couple casts after this one.
There we go.
Easy, girl. There you go. That spinnerbait's got to be worth some money, huh?
You ain't kidding. You know what? I'm gonna put this on the wall or something.
You can have
The
it.
spinnerbait that,
You can have it.
that beat the Susquehanna.
That's right. That's right.
I got an inside little story to tell you. Mike did say, he says, my arms are going to hurt.
Yeah.
Look at that nice fish.
They're pulling hard.
They're pulling
hard.
They're pulling
Hitting hard and pulling hard.
You bet. All right, sweetie, you go
Tearing
back.
it up.
Give you a kiss. There's some sugar.
I'll tell you what. For a little fish, that thing is pulling.
It is.
Look at, I mean, look at your rod tip.
Yeah.
He does not want to give up.
No. That's your smallmouth for you, though. That's your smallmouth.
Healthy, healthy. Nice red eye on that one.
Got one you can just go. Two there. Ooh, little fish. Right off. I pulled through some weeds there. Come right out.
On the sinker. Come on, baby. Running at me.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, we'll do it that way.
Nice chunky fish.
Decent one.
Yeah. Nice that one. Now you switched over to that little Senko there?
Yeah, well, you were mentioning that they were nailing it on the flutter.
Right.
On our one and only spinnerbait that we got left, so I figure throw something that's false slow.
That's in this current. Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Whoa.
Just got right out into the current.
Yeah, get out of that current here. Come on, get over here.
Oh, it's not that big. Not as big as we thought that was.
Nah, well,
was
it gets in that current.
My God, I thought that was much bigger. Oops, sorry. That fish had you going under the boat.
Yeah, I got into that current. And it's got it right up under. That fish didn't, that fish slapped at it.
Yeah.
Came up from under the bottom. But we have just a little bit of like a edge of an island here that fish just going to lay up on this edge here because you can see the main current kicks out there.
Yeah.
But you got this little area.
Yeah, it's a pretty long point that comes off the back of this. If you look that way, you can actually see where there's another piece of the river coming in that way. So there's a pretty good eddy, and the way that, like you said, that current wraps around the top there, just kind of pushes them in here. You know, they're just waiting for the bait fish to come by to ambush them.
Yeah, they'll just move up onto this out here a little bit, and then
That's
move
right,
up.
just off the current.
Yeah. You know that. That fish hit hard.
The way that fish was swimming around, you'd think it was at least a 3-pounder.
Yeah, coming like that.
And now for a closer look at today's tackle, Delaware Valley Outdoors presents the Tackle Box. For more information about the tackle used on today's show, go to DelawareValleyOutdoors.com.
Mike, we're at the tackle box section. This probably has to be one of the most unique tackle boxes I've done in a number of years.
Yeah.
We went through a large amount of spinnerbaits today, which is just, it's unbelievable how strong those fish were. And
Yeah.
you had said that you had some broken ones.
I've been through in the past 3 days. I've been through 10, 12.
And they've been just
as well.
And these are well-made baits. These aren't the
Yeah.
cheap baits
Yeah.
like that.
Good, good quality.
The fish are just
I mean, you can see here, we've just
breaking
got
them.
pieces, parts.
Yeah.
Some of them break, you still got the hook, you get the fish. And some of them
Yep. You just-
break and you don't get the fish.
And that's the case with that. Now, it was kind of odd that we were doing that, but the fish were just, when they get into that fast water, and then you got a nasty smallmouth anyway.
Yep, that's
they
right.
really, what happens, they twist these, so
Yep.
you just lose the thing,
Yep,
and it breaks
yep.
off.
They're just tearing them apart.
Yeah, and you can tell because I've lost some nice fish today on some of these baits.
Yep.
Now, the color that you always suggest that you like is
Well, for the water clarity we're fishing today, it's kind of a light stained, it's clearing. You can't go wrong with a white spinnerblade with at least one gold blade. I like one gold blade.
and we've already lost the blade on
I
this
mean, look,
one.
the fish took it right off of there. So
You knocked it off. And again, you just say plain white is your go-to at this time of the year. Is that the case, or this color water?
the water clarity, yeah, definitely with the water clarity.
And weight-wise, what do you like?
I like 3/8.
3/8?
Yeah,
Can
it's a
get-
good all around. You can either let it fall, or you can burn it too. Any heavier than 3/8, it's kind of hard to burn it and get it up to the surface. So
Again, here's just another
another
part.
lost soldier.
Just how that straight.
Yeah, they just beat them up.
just beat 'em up.
They're all breaking in different spots too, so it's not like
Yeah, that's just amazing.
it's just them bending and twisting and working them.
Now this bait here is one that you make.
Yeah, it's a chatterbait that I use. It's also good this time of year. It's got a nice 5/0 Gamakatsu flat eye hook. It's that same heavy wire hook that I use in my jig. So I mean, you can throw that in the good thick grass
And
and,
then
in
you
wood
can
and
work
stuff
this
like
a variety of ways too.
that. Sure. I mean, I went to that today. You had mentioned that you were getting the fish, letting your bait flutter down, and that's a great way to fish a chatterbait. You can swim it back like a
Yeah.
spinnerbait, and then just let it fall, and it'll fall like a jig.
And the color, color again, just
That color there is I just call it gold. Yeah, it's like a white and gold.
and then you put just your trailer on the
Yeah,
back there.
that's just a good tail that works good on that bait.
Oh, there's another
That's another one of my baits.
baits.
That's called a Mike's Minnow. It's kind of like a darter. It's just a darter. It's a really great bait for throwing a jig. When you're throwing a jig, the nice part about it is when it hits the ground, that tail floats up just perfectly, and then when you just jig it a little bit, it'll actually lay flat like that, and just that tail will just like undulate in the current. It looks like a little minnow, and they pop it real good. So it's a good little bait.
And again, we always have to talk at least about the jerk baits.
Jerk bait. It's a Rapala X-Rap XR8, color gold. I can't remember. Did we get bit on that today?
I don't think so. We might
think
not have
so.
done it. But it's still good. I mean, I would.
It's a good bait to use this time of year.
Yeah. Right.
That is the one and only spinnerbait we had for quite a while.
Right. We went through all the spinner baits that we had in the boat that were not broken, and what usually happens is that I usually bring some tackle.
Yeah,
but
right,
you
right.
You said
I got plenty.
Got the baits. Well, you did have plenty when we
Yeah.
started out.
Correct.
But this bait here, really did the trick today.
It sure did. They really wanted that chartreuse spinnerbait, and when we lost our last one, you did a fine job of putting the fish in the boat.
This lost the big one on this one.
This one, actually.
Yeah, that one. But caught a lot on. Again, 3/8.
3/8, straight chartreuse, double gold willow leaves.
And they talked just a little bit about the double willow leaf and how you work that to get that plane, so you you can keep it up. And
when you add a Colorado blade to a spinnerbait, it's got a lot more resistance. You can't get it to move through the water real good. And with the double willow, like I said, it just comes through the water a little bit easier, and it's got a lot more flash than a Colorado. And with the clarity of water we were fishing in today, you don't really need to thump up a Colorado blade. You're not trying to move a lot of water. You're trying to get a lot of flash and get those fish to react and grab it.
Speaking of the reaction thing, was that we were doing a lot of the fluttering.
If I
bounced it off of something,
and that's perfect.
And then you hit it, and then it's just this helicopter, which go helicoptering down.
Yeah.
And you can see here, this is the bottom of it.
Yep.
And guess what was hitting? The rocks.
That's right. That's correct.
And then again, after it bounces off the rocks or you pull it out of the weeds, what happens? You get that reaction
That's
strike. But that this was the only bait we had. In fact, we had to have somebody who made a phone call and met us down on the bank to bring us more spinnerbaits because we needed them.
That's right. That was the bait today. Definitely. You could tell.
Yeah,
it was definitely the bait today.
And that's the tackle box.
Oh, nice one. Nice one. Let me get out of your way.
Here.
Woo! Pulling, huh? Don't break the spinnerbait. Nice one. Good.
Nice. You want to get this one for me, Mom?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Stay down there, sweetheart.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go.
Come on up here, Mike. I want to
She's got some
thank
fresh
you.
teeth. Careful.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at that little baby right there. That's a nice fish. Mike, I want to thank you. You got to come.
One-handed off.
You got to come up here. Go with Mike. Put you on a fish like this. Oh, that's a nice fish. And if you like to fish spinnerbaits, it's even more fun because I love it.
There you
Hey,
go.
want more information? Go to our website, Delaware Valley Outdoors, and we have a special link for all the equipment that we use, the places we've been, and you can go right there. It's a hot link to it, and you'll find out all information. All right. Hey, I'm Bob Murray. I'll see you on the water. Ooh, what a pretty fish. Smallmouth fishing on the Susquehanna. Big bass busting our baits. We had to make a tackle run. Thank you, my friend. You're welcome. He delivered. Well, how cool. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one.
No. No. That's going in the video. That's going to be his blooper. So, Mike.